So when you finally decide you want to take losing weight seriously, the next step is finding a plan that works. But what about sticking to it?
Compass Fat Loss says new technology is helping people lose weight more successfully than ever before. When an app can constantly track your progress and call in a coach when you start to slip, that certainly helps.
We visited Compass Fat Loss in Glastonbury to see how this works.
This entire program was built to be data-driven from the ground up.
Okay.
So we're not guessing at anything. From day one, when the patient walks in here, they're actually going to be given hardware and software to take home with them so we can measure things every single day.
Here at Compass Fat Loss in Glastonbury, Dr. Kusher can track the progress of hundreds of patients at once. He can also see if they start to slip into bad habits.
We don't see a patient on the first visit and say, goodbye, I'll see you in a couple of weeks or 4 weeks, and figure out what's happening then. We're going to watch their progress in real time every single day via the hardware and software platform.
So you can sort of see if I'm cheating.
I will know. I'm not going to say, Kara, what happened? I'm going to say, why'd you eat that pizza?
He knows because each patient goes home with a special scale that syncs to an app on your phone. All of your data, including your food intake, is sent in real time to your fat loss team.
A lot of us go strong in the beginning and we kind of falter off, so the accountability keeps you motivated.
It's a huge factor, and everybody that walks in the door here, with few exceptions, has been through every program under the sun, or they've tried to do it themselves, and they show up here because they realize that they need that accountability and that guidance and that long-term care to make this a lifestyle change that sticks and not just a weight loss that's going to come back a year or two from now.
Let's show you exactly how it works. Shelly is one of the health coaches here, so her weight is in the zone for sure, but the app tracks so much more.
Lie. So you have your phone in your hand, and as soon as you get on that scale, which patients get to take home, it tells you everything, and then Dr. Kusher gets that information.
Correct, and the health coaches.
Okay,
that way.
Well, good thing you're a health coach. Go ahead, get on.
Hey, I just had lunch. So you just press the weigh in button, and then you step on the scale, making sure you're stepping on part of the silver port until it sinks and gets your weight.
The app also helps you track everything you take into your body.
For supplements, we usually have people taking the drops in the beginning. So we have the weight management formula, and they take so many drops of that a day, and the detox formula and the D-Boost as well. So those are the 3 different supplements they're taking in the beginning. We have them take the Himalayan pink salt, a half a teaspoon a day.
Why?
It helps to open their cells so that water can penetrate at the cellular level to get their body water percentages up.
Oh, okay. So
to really keep them hydrated.
Himalayan salt will help you hydrate. Okay.
Yes.
Logging food in the app helps keep you on the plan.
If you want to have that pizza and you are conscious enough to plug it in first, you have to decide, do you want that 285 calories going in your...
Mostly carbs and fat.
Maybe you'll make a different choice knowing that info is sent right to Dr. Kusher and his team. Instant data helps him get you back on track.
And we see that from the 28th of February, this poor guy's kind of been dogging it a little bit. Okay?
So you know he's cheating.
We know that he's not complying 100%. Okay. Let's say that, because he's even creeping up here at the end. So the value of this is that we know this now, and we can do something about it right now.
Dr. Kusher can reach out immediately to schedule a face-to-face video call so the patient doesn't even have to come in.
So we can do every single thing remotely that we used to have them have to come in the office for without missing a beat.
So what do you eat? This is a keto plan, meaning it's low carb to train your body to burn fat. But Dr. Kusher says it's meant to be realistic.
There are plans that are very strict keto plans, and they'll take you all the way to basically meat and vegetables, and you know the ones I'm talking about. And they're effective because they work for the right physiological reasons. The downside is that they are so restrictive that patients have a hard time sticking to them long term. And then when they have their first wrong foods or carbs, they're off and running. It's a slippery slope and the weight comes back.
So I can't have pizza, but can I have fruit?
You can have fruit. I want you to have fruit every day.
Every day?
Yes.
He also wants you to move every day to get good sleep. The app helps with that too.
In addition to the phone app, we also provide each patient with a wrist tracker that they can also use on their belt if they want to. And this transmits a whole bunch more additional data to us that lets us better fine-tune their program and their progress. So once they put this on, charge it, sync it up, this is going to tell us their sleep patterns, it's going to tell us their exercise, their steps, their intensity.
So I'm curious enough to stand on the scale and give it a try.
So now we have all your stats.
Which I don't like.
I didn't promise you'd like them.
I can bring them up right.
Okay, so
And then if you want
I'm not sharing any of it.
He says, don't worry, no one is perfect. The same guy who was having a bad week is actually killing it on the plan.
He started on November 12th of last year, so we're about 3 months out with him, 4 months, at 245, and overall he's down to 188. So
This also makes you feel better because if you have a bad day, then you look at this, you see overall
Exactly.
you're moving in the right direction.
correct, and I tell patients never to focus on day-to-day data.
Yeah. So, you know, talk about accountability. You really, you get a lot of help there. You don't have to worry about the data, but the doctor will track it, and that can help keep you accountable for sure.
Yeah, it's like the big brother you actually want to watch you. By the way, Dr. Kusher says the app does not track your location, just your health stats.
So, to learn more, you can go to compassfatloss.com.
All right, on this board, I have Kara's actual weight. I'm going to flip it over so you can all see it at home. Ready? 3, 2, no, I'm just kidding.